In the howling dawn of the world, before he bent his knee to the Buddha, Begtse was the Red Lord of War, a giant of blazing copper flesh and a single boiling eye, born not from a mother, but from the clash of iron and the screams of dying horses. His hair was a mane of wildfire, his coat was woven from iron rings and broken oaths, and he galloped upon a coral-red steed that snorted lightning across a sea of human fat and blood. In his right hand he swung a sword of scorpion flame, and in his left he clenched the still-beating heart, torn from the chest of a vanquished foe. He was war without end, worshipped through slaughter by the Mongol clans, a nightmare given form and name. When the gentle yet unyielding truth of the Buddha's Dharma traveled north into the grasslands, borne by the third Dalai Lama, Sonam Gyatso, at the invitation of the great Altan Khan, Begtse felt a poison seeping into the root of his power. This talk of compassion and non-harm was a blade aimed at his very being. As the holy caravan drew near, the war god mustered all his legions of blood-drunk spirits and descended upon them in a gale of horror. The sky turned the color of a fresh wound. Phantoms clawed from the earth, shrieking the madness of eternal combat. And at the heart of the nightmare stood Begtse, tall as a mountain, roaring a challenge that shattered boulders.
I am the blade that severs hope. What fragile light dares trespass on my dominion of blood?
Inside the whirlwind's calm eye, the Dalai Lama did not stir with fear. With eyes of infinite clarity, he saw not a monster, but a being hopelessly bound by his own wrath, a slave to the very terror he inspired. To tame him, the Lama arose from meditation and dissolved his form into that of Hayagriva, the horse-necked one, the wrathful face of great compassion. From his crown, horseheads neighed the unstoppable truth of emptiness, and a light more ferocious than 1,000 suns, yet infinitely cool and loving, poured forth. It did not burn the flesh, it burned the chains of delusion. Begtse's phantom army dissolved like mist. His steed stumbled on the ground of unshakable peace, and his flaming sword passed through the Lama's rainbow-like body as if through a dream. For the first time in 10,000 eons, the Red Lord felt a terror born not of battle, but of utter dissolution. The immense copper-red giant was pinned to the earth, not by force, but by the adamantine gravity of truth itself, caught in a luminous web of a mandala from which no ego can escape. He snarled and spat curses, but every curse fell away, meaningless. Then the Lama stood before him in his gentle human form, a small being next to the prostrate Titan, and reached out to place a hand of supreme tenderness upon the god's flaming hair, which had grown only warm, like a summer wind. You have feasted on the terror of the world, but your meal was nothing but ashes, the Lama spoke, his voice the softness after thunder. I will not banish you. I offer you a true kingdom, and bind you with an oath stronger than your sword. You will no longer drink blood, but the nectar of enlightened activity. You will tear out not hearts of flesh, but the black heart of ignorance itself. Rise, Begtse, as a Dharmapala, a protector of the way, and your fury will be the plow that prepares the field for wisdom. A mighty trembling shook the universe. Begtse's single wrathful eye streamed tears that were not of weakness, but of chains shattering, and he swallowed the oath like holy water. In that moment, the slaughterer was reborn as a sentinel, his iron armor transformed, each ring inscribed with a seed syllable of protection. The heart in his hand became a luminous jewel, representing the ego he was sworn to destroy for all beings seeking liberation. His sword of scorpion flame was consecrated to cut the root of cyclic existence, and his red horse was ready to gallop, not across seas of blood, but through the bardo, to protect the mind stream of the dying. He was now Jamsaran, the coat of mail, the special protector of the Dalai Lama's lineage, and the fierce, loving guardian of the Mongolian faithful, with his retinue of 8 red iron horsemen. Look upon his thanka in the great monasteries, and you will see not hatred behind his terrible three-eyed glare, but the unyielding vigilance of a father protecting his child from a pit of fire. The heart he holds high is the promise of your own liberation, and the roar once meant for war is now his mantra, the sound of compassion, unsheathing its flaming sword to cut your chains. Thus was Begtse not destroyed, but transformed, proving that even the most terrible demon holds a heart that can be bound, not by conquest, but by truth.
If you're a nerd and into athletic apparel like me, look no further than SuperX. Bold designs based on beloved characters from comics, video games, and more. Check the link in the description and use discount code MHF10 for 10% off your order. SuperX, be extraordinary. Thanks for watching. Like, share, comment, and subscribe.